This song really came back to me when Nova Scotia went into our third lockdown in April or whenever it was. My partner was visiting me, and then she got stuck with me outside of the city because the restrictions changed and she couldn't go back home. And it was just like navigating that excitement of like having this time together, but also being really worried and scared as the numbers were rising here, and that just kept bringing me back to this song. And I knew that Pride was coming, obviously, and I just started thinking about all the people who would be celebrating Pride this way, in a pandemic again for the second year, and how are those people and either individuals or couples or friends, how are they navigating this time, and how are people connecting to love in this time and dealing with being separated or spending way too much time with someone, and how is that all working out for people. So that just got me thinking about this song, and then with Pride coming up, I was thinking about it specifically from a queer perspective, and I've always loved playing it live for queer audiences in particular and kind of claiming it in that way. So I just thought maybe this can be a fun project through this lockdown to get this song together, and hopefully it'll mark the final pandemic Pride season that we're going to have.
Is a documentary is
Mm-hmm.
so this is still happening end of
Mm-hmm.
July, all of this. Okay, so this
Yes.
that's a huge undertaking to do any documentary. Can you talk to me about like day one when you wanted to do this and what the journey has been like to try to make this happen?
Yeah, absolutely. So I said to Katie, "Oh, maybe we could do a little thing together." And one of the things we wanted to do was put out a call on social media asking people for their stories of love, queer love in the pandemic. And we just got so many beautiful responses, and we imagined that we would put them into the music video and we would put some social media clips and that kind of thing. And as we were getting these stories and these responses from people, we were both like, this is so much bigger than what we thought it was going to be. And Katie said, yeah, I think this needs to be its own thing. It needs to be a little short film. So she's done a film like that kind of before with people's stories and kind of putting them together. And it was actually one of the first things of hers that I saw when we started to get to know each other, and I was like blown away by it. So that was about loneliness in the pandemic, and how people were kind of dealing with their own experiences of the pandemic. But yeah, this is kind of a different take on an experience of the pandemic, and she's putting together this short documentary featuring people's stories of their experiences together. And I think it's going to be really beautiful. It's ranges from couples to individuals to friends, and I just think it's a beautiful kind of snippet of queer love in the pandemic.